Did you know the very first hybrid sold in North America was a tiny two-seater? Not exactly family-friendly. Fast forward to today, and hybrids aren't just for commuters anymore. They're packing in 3 rows of seats, hauling kids, luggage, and in some cases, even towing boats. The best part? They're still sipping gas like it's the early 2000s. In this video, we're ranking the best 7-seat hybrids you can buy right now, sorted by how far they'll actually take you on a single tank. We'll also break down what it really costs to keep one on the road each year, because saving fuel only matters if it's saving your wallet too. Let's see which hybrid hauler earns the top spot. Honorable mention goes to the 2025 Kia Sorento Hybrid, and trust me, it just barely misses our list. Why? Because it only has 6 seats. Yep, that's right, 1 short of 7. But here's the twist. That missing seat actually means you get standard second-row captain's chairs. Translation? The kids don't have to fight over elbow space, and road trips suddenly get way more peaceful. With a maximum range of 637 miles, a combined 36 miles per gallon, and an estimated annual fuel cost of just $1,350, the Sorento Hybrid is no slouch on efficiency. And at a starting price of around $40,000, it still feels like a solid deal in today's SUV market. So, while it didn't quite squeeze 7 seats into the cabin, it earns a spot as an excellent family hauler with impressive tack, smart design, and the kind of fuel build that won't make you cry at the pump. Kicking things off at number 14, we've got the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLB. This one comes standard with a mild hybrid setup and offers an optional third row. Though, let's be honest, that $850 extra row is more backup plan than road trip throne. It's tight, and yes, your cargo space takes a hit. But if you just need those seats once in a while, it's good to have the option. Now here's where the GLB really shines. With its smaller footprint, this luxury SUV is surprisingly fun to drive and a breeze to park. No wrestling it into tight city spots. It's got a 445-mile max range, 28 mpg combined fuel economy, and will set you back about $2,200 a year on fuel. Starting price? Just under $46,000 with that third row included. So while the GLB won't win any awards for family road trip comfort, it delivers big on luxury, maneuverability, and style. Perfect if you want a premium badge without hauling a full-size bus around. At number 13, we've got the 2026 Volvo XC90, a Scandinavian take on the luxury family hauler. Like the Mazda CX-90, it comes standard with a mild hybrid engine, and if you want more electric punch, there's also a plug-in option. On paper, its numbers land comfortably in the mid-size pack. 489 miles of maximum range, 26 mpg combined, and about $2,400 a year in fuel. But here's the catch, it's not cheap. Starting just over $62,000, the XC90 costs more than the Mazda because, well, it's a Volvo. And with that badge comes premium design, cutting-edge safety tech, and a genuinely upscale interior. The XC90 also happens to be one of the roomier mid-sized 3-row luxury SUVs out there, which makes it extra practical for families who want style and space wrapped in one. Think of it as the Mazda CX-90's fancier, more polished cousin, the one that shows up to family gatherings in a tailored suit. Sliding into the number 12 spot, we have the 2025 Mazda CX-90, Mazda's biggest and most ambitious SUV yet. While it does offer a plug-in hybrid option, the base setup is a mild hybrid that adds a touch of extra efficiency and performance without complicating things. Now here's the kicker. Despite being Mazda's priciest model, it still feels like a bargain. Why? Because the interior quality punches way above its weight, with premium materials and build quality that make it feel more like a luxury SUV than the mainstream one. On the numbers, you're looking at 462 miles of maximum range, 25 mpg combined, and an estimated $1,950 a year on fuel. Starting price? Just under 40 grand. For a 3-row SUV that blends efficiency with that signature Mazda fun-to-drive factor, the CX-90 is what we'd call a smart value play, like getting champagne vibes on a craft beer budget. Coming in at number 11, say hello to the 2025 Lexus TX500h, a 3-row luxury SUV that proves hybrids can be both efficient and fun to drive. Under the hood, it's rocking the Hybrid Max powertrain, the same setup you'll find as an optional upgrade in the Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid, except here it's standard. That means 366 horsepower standard all-wheel drive and an F-Sport-tuned adaptive suspension that makes this big family hauler surprisingly quick on its feet. But don't think it's all about performance. The TX500h is just as comfortable being your quiet, cushy daily driver. With 462 miles of max range, 27 mpg combined, and an estimated annual fuel bill of around $2,300, it's efficiency with a luxury to list. Of course, this kind of blend of power and polish doesn't come cheap. Pricing starts at just over $70,000. But if you want a hybrid SUV that delivers thrills without guzzling gas, the TX500h makes a strong case. Think of it as the Grand Highlander after a luxury makeover. Cracking the top 10, we've got the 2026 BMW X7, the biggest, most family-focused SUV in BMW's lineup. This isn't your typical Bavarian driving machine. It's more like a luxury living room on wheels, only with a mild hybrid straight-six under the hood. That engine powers the xDrive 40i, giving you a respectable 22 mpg combined. Not bad for a 3-row luxury beast, tipping the scales in size and comfort. On a full tank, you're looking at 482 miles of driving range, with annual fuel costs estimated around $2,800. Price of entry? Just under $88,000. Now, here's the fun part. Even though the X7 sits lower on this ranking than its rival, the Mercedes-Benz GLS, it actually sneaks in slightly lower fuel costs. So yes, the family battles might rage on between BMW fans and Mercedes fans, but at least the BMW driver gets to boast about saving a few bucks at the pump. At number 9, we've got a heavy-hitting hybrid, the 2026 Toyota Sequoia. Unlike most hybrids that are all about sipping fuel, the Sequoia takes a different route with its iForce Max powertrain. Here the focus is performance first, efficiency second, and honestly, it pulls it off. With a max range of 495 miles and 22 mpg combined, it's pretty solid on fuel economy for a full-size SUV. But where it really flexes is towing. This beast can haul up to 9,520 pounds. Translation: boat, trailer, maybe even your neighbor's camper, no problem. Inside, it'll seat up to 8, making it a legit family hauler with muscle. And here's a cherry on top. The Sequoia also grabs Toyota's Best Resale Value Award for full-size SUVs. So when it's time to upgrade, your wallet will thank you. The starting price lands at around $66,000, which is steep, but if you want a hybrid that works just as hard as it saves fuel, the Sequoia might be your perfect match. It's basically the heavyweight boxer of the hybrid family world. Rolling in at number 8, meet the 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLS. Basically the flagship family yacht of the Mercedes SUV lineup. 3 rows come standard, so there's plenty of room to hold the whole crew in comfort. Power comes from a standard 6-cylinder mild hybrid with an optional V8 mild hybrid if you want more grunt. Neither setup is exactly eco-nerd approved, but the mild hybrid assist does make this big barge a little kinder to the fuel budget. On paper, you're looking at 500 miles of driving range, 21 mpg combined, and a yearly fuel bill that's just under $3,000. Sticker price? A cool $90,000 in change. What you get in return is that sweet spot between German luxury, performance, and real-world daily practicality. Simply put, the GLS is what happens when Mercedes decides to build the family hauler that still feels every bit like a Mercedes, from the badge to the drive. At number 7, we've got the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLE, a luxury SUV that's all about choices. Under the hood, you can pick from 3 turbocharged mild hybrid engines, a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, or even a V8 if you want that extra punch. The most fuel-friendly, the GLE 350 with the 4-cylinder, which is the efficiency champ of the lineup. Now, here's the kicker. If you pony up an extra $2,100, you can add a third row, bringing seating up to 7. Just don't expect adult comfort back there. It's more of a kids or carpool emergency situation than daily duty seating. Still, that flexibility is a big plus. Specs-wise, the GLE delivers 518 miles of max range, 23 mpg combined, and an annual fuel cost of about $2,700. Starting price with that third row comes in at just over $65,000. The GLE blends efficiency, performance, and luxury in a package that's versatile enough for family life without sacrificing that unmistakable Mercedes vibe. It's basically the practical sibling in the Mercedes SUV family, just one that still knows how to have fun. At number 6, we've got a familiar face, the 2025 Toyota Highlander Hybrid. This SUV was one of the trailblazers of the hybrid game, and even today, it's still a top pick for families. Think of it as the slightly smaller sibling to the Grand Highlander. You're still getting 3 rows, but that third row is definitely more kids only than adult road trip ready. Where the Highlander really shines is efficiency, with a massive 598 miles of range and 35 mpg combined. It's one of the most fuel-friendly 3-row SUVs you can buy. Annual fuel cost? Just about $1,400, less than some people spend on streaming subscriptions. Price starts a little north of $48,000, which feels like a solid deal when you factor in Toyota's legendary reliability, strong resale value, and proven hybrid tech. Bottom line, a Highlander Hybrid might not be the flashiest SUV, but it's the dependable choice that just keeps on delivering. A true family favorite. Cracking the top 5, meet the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Hybrid, and this one's making a big entrance. For 2026, the Palisade gets a full redesign, and with it comes a brand new hybrid powertrain that's expected to hit over 30 mpg combined. Not bad at all for a roomy 3-row family hauler. On paper, we're looking at an estimated 619-mile max range, combined fuel economy north of 30 mpg, and an annual fuel cost of around $1,450. Price is estimated at about $48,000, but we'll update those numbers once Hyundai and the EPA make it official. Beyond the hybrid upgrade, the Palisade is packing in more space, sharper styling, and upgraded tech to keep those family road trips smooth and stress-free. Basically, it's gone from solid choice to serious contender. If Hyundai delivers on these promises, the Palisade Hybrid could easily become the sweet spot for families who want modern efficiency without giving up comfort or style. At number 4, we've got the 2026 Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid. Basically, the SUV for people who want all the perks of the minivan without actually driving a minivan. Think of it as the Sienna's SUV twin. You're getting 3 roomy rows, tons of cargo space, and a comfortable ride that's tailor-made for family duty. The best part? Its hybrid powertrain delivers the same kind of efficiency you'd expect from Toyota's minivan superstar. The numbers tell the story: 619 miles of range, 36 mpg combined, and an estimated annual fuel cost of just $1,350. And with a starting price just over $46,000, it delivers serious tremendous value for the space and savings you get. If you want an SUV that does everything a family hauler should while still keeping your trips to the gas station rare, the Grand Highlander Hybrid is easily one of the smartest picks on the list. Sliding into the number 3 spot, we've got the 2026 Kia Carnival Hybrid, a minivan dressed up like an SUV, and honestly, it pulls off the disguise pretty well. With a maximum range of 627 miles and 33 mpg combined, it's built for serious road tripping without bleeding your wallet dry. Annual fuel costs are estimated around $1,450, about what some folks drop on coffee in a year. Now, compared to the Toyota Sienna, the Carnival Hybrid is a touch less efficient, but here's the trade-off. It's roomier inside, giving families more breathing room. On top of that, you get Kia's legendary warranty coverage, still the best in the business. Price starts just over $42,000, which makes it one of the strongest value plays in the hybrid family hauler world. Bottom line, the Carnival delivers comfort, range, and peace of mind, because nothing says family-friendly quite like plenty of space and a warranty that actually has your back. At number 2, we've got the 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid, an SUV that quietly slipped into the spotlight as one of the smartest family buys out there. Here's why. With a maximum range of 637 miles and 36 mpg combined, it's one of the thriftiest 3-row hybrids you can get. Annual fuel cost? Just $1,350, the same as Toyota's heavy hitters like the Sienna and the Grand Highlander Hybrid. But Hyundai takes things a step further. The Santa Fe brings bold styling, loads of modern tech, and that unbeatable class-leading warranty coverage Kia and Hyundai are famous for. Plus, the new SE base trim for 2026 pushes the starting price down to just under $38,000, making it a wallet-friendly contender in the hybrid SUV game. The Santa Fe Hybrid offers style, value, and efficiency in one sharp package. It's the kind of SUV that proves you don't have to overspend to get top-tier practicality. And finally, taking the number 1 spot, it's the 2025 Toyota Sienna, the hybrid minivan. It's basically the gold standard for family vehicles. This isn't just any van, it's a trophy magnet, winner of the Minivan Best Buy Award for 2025, plus accolades for best resale value, best family car, and even lowest 5-year cost to own. Translation: the Sienna is what happens when practicality, efficiency, and value all decide to work together. It serves up a maximum range of 648 miles, 36 mpg combined, and an annual fuel bill of only $1,350. Add in Toyota's legendary reliability, a spacious interior designed for families, and plenty of modern tech, and you've got a vehicle that checks every box. That efficient hybrid powertrain comes standard. No upsells, no compromises, just family-friendly efficiency straight out of the gate. If you want the ultimate blend of space, savings, and long-term peace of mind, the Toyota Sienna isn't just number 1 on this list, it's number 1 in the minivan game, period.